Hello, I'm live. Oh, scary monsters and super creeps. Oh, that's bright enough this time as well. That's not too bad. So, why? I can live. Why? I've done a video. Okay, you know, fed up really with one computer's got information on. Well, lots of computers got information on, and one's got a camera that works. Hey, INFJ, how are you? Oh, sir. Ooh, that sounds very, very formal. How you doing, INFJ? Yeah, I did a recorded video that I was going to put out, basically saying, I've had enough. I probably won't put it out now, but I was a little bit frustrated and venting about the inaccuracies of some people. Just peachy. Ooh, pretty good then. No, not high hanging fruit then. Some people say some things and I have no idea what they're really saying. So there's a picture of a dice and an exclamation mark. Excuse me. And the video was about if you change the words if you don't have begin it where warm water's hot nailed down, you have nothing. If you change that to unless you throw a 6, you can't start. It's that simple. Nobody entered the thrill of the chase. Nobody. They keep saying I found a chest, they did this, they did that, but didn't throw a 6. You didn't start. you didn't have warm water's hot nailed down, so you didn't have a solve that belonged to the thrill of the chase in the sense that, Forrest wanted that. Whilst all of those solves are part of something, that's not it. You didn't start. You didn't throw 6. You didn't start. It doesn't matter where the starting location was that you have, and whatever reason that you have for choosing it. And the video went on quite a bit, and I was a bit miffed about what Troy Dillard said about me, which is lies and inaccurate, and asks that I do some research, and I'm not the one that's looking for answers. I already know the answers as far as I'm concerned. And it's just so frustrating that people say things. Hi Glenn, how you doing? Casper, hello. How you doing? Money. A while. Good to see. Oh, cheers. Hello everyone. That was quick. All bouncing in. So really is good to see. Wow. Oh, she's doing good. Good. That's what I like to hear. I just don't get why people are so fixed on the chest when there's something better, to be going on with. But that statement might just as well be: if you don't throw a 6, you don't start the thrill of the chase. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. So begin it where warm water's hot. If you don't have that nailed down, you don't start the thrill of the chase. If that is changed to if you don't roll a 6, you can't start the thrill of the chase. And a child could do it. A child could understand that. A 3-year-old could understand it. If you don't throw a 6, you can't start. Not a 2 and a 4, not a 3 and a 3, not a 1 and a 5. If you don't throw a 6, you can't start the thrill of the chase. You don't have a solve. Unless you understand the importance of the first clue, which is what Forrest said. Some people, in the right place, didn't understand the importance of the first clue. Some people saw the first 2 clues, walked right by the chest. It doesn't matter if you have the right place. If you don't understand why it's the right place, haven't got anything. So you could start anywhere in the search area, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico. And if it's not the one place that you have to start, there's one place. If you don't throw the 6, then ain't you. It ain't you. Wilfred, how you doing? Oh, thumbs up for going live. Oh, cheers, thank you. Everybody give me a thumbs up. Well done. Hey, Tim, how you doing? It's all good. Some good people in already. That's quick. Normally I wait a while for these names to turn up, but it's good to see you. Yeah, so this video that I did was venting at Dillard, Troy, for, I probably won't put it out, but it was some good venting. Back on. The importance of the first clue is beyond me, that after 14 years of Forrest saying stuff, 4 years since it's finished and me saying stuff, people still claiming they found a chest, and they don't understand the importance of the first clue. They don't have it nailed down. It's beyond me that they can keep saying those things when Forrest blatantly says, sent me a photo of where they were, but they didn't understand the importance of where they were. A physical location, a picture of a physical location, a place that people were at. They didn't understand the importance of it, and they carried on. Unless you know the importance of that one place, that one spot, it ain't going to happen. Unless you throw a 6, you didn't start the chase. Now, I'm trying to make it that important. They were there at the spot. They were at the right place. They were at the right place and still didn't find it. So if you're not at the right place, in other words, if you're just begin at where warm water's hole anywhere, you ain't finding it either. Those people that were at the right spot, at the right place that Forrest is talking about, they didn't enter the thrill of the chase. Not Forrest Fenn's thrill of the chase, because they weren't solving his clues. They weren't following the path that they should have followed with those words in the poem that don't mean what you think they do. So it's unbelievable that when you're told words that mean what you think they do, you believe that you're going to get the answer from begin it where warm water's hole. If those words don't mean what you think they do, and Forrest Fenn looked them up, you're not looking for begin it where warm water's hole. That's not what you're looking for. And that's no different than him saying it's 9 Mile Hole in the book, or, the fire hole, or Madison. That's no different. Those words can't tell you where it is. They have to tell you where it is, but those words can't tell you. Otherwise, he'd be telling you where it was. So those words that don't mean what you think they do can't tell you. That's why Forrest looked them up, because they can't tell you. So you have to find the words that can tell you where it is. And it's crazy that people say and do the things that they do after Forrest has given out so much information. It's way beyond me. I don't get it. Hey, Luli, how's it going? Are you feeling better? Happy Saturday. Saturday? Is it still Saturday? I think it is. Yes, it is. Or is it Sunday? No, it's just the 7th of April. It doesn't say what day it is. I thought it was Sunday today. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it is Sunday. Phew. I thought I'd lost it then. So it's probably nearly Monday for me now. Ooh, that was scary. That was scary. I was like, no, it's Sunday. Sure, it's Sunday. Which means it's going to be Monday. But all good. Hope the snow's eased off. It was trying to be sunny today. I know I've had so much rain lately. It's crazy. I was trying to do the garden. In the end, I just ended up burning papers and getting rid of a few brambles. But it's just wet, wet, wet. I put some feed and weed down for the moss. Just crazy stuff. I could do with a good gardener, to be fair. I'm not a good gardener. Where's trusted when you need him? Just, I don't know. I don't think my heart's in it, to be fair. But hey ho. So, if the chase wasn't about a chest, what was the secret? What was it about? What did Forrest Fenn envisage? What did he imagine? What was he going to make happen? You know, those are the questions that we should be asking in the chase now, not, you know, but it shouldn't be about chest. Whilst I believe the chest, you know, is found and, you know, the stuff should be in the museum. Just look at my other computer. Oh, the video that I did is finished. Loaded. I don't know if I'll put it out. It was a bit, you know, I'm very frustrated at the things that you say that are just, you know, not true. Well, I'll talk about them now. I won't put the video out because I've calmed down a bit now. But, you know, to try and say, no, I better not. It'll probably wind me up and start again. But, you know, some of the stuff like native land and forest, national forest, I never even discussed with Troy or Dillard or whatever it wants to be called. You know, that's Davy B. That, you know, that's between him and Davy, not me. Why he brings me into it, I've no idea. I've never said he solves wrong at Five Springs. Told him it's Five Waters in the poem. He said on his own stream that he believed that Sam got the information off Forrest. His words, not mine. So that's a statement. I never mentioned nothing about the solve being related to Try the Wheel that I didn't agree with. I said if Try the Wheel was the solve, then all three should agree. They should all have one spot, not three different places. So I don't believe that can be correct. He went on to talk about a blind man saying that karma would find its way to me. It's like, are you trying to say I've insulted disabled people? My wife was disabled. No, I haven't insulted any disabled people. I have said that Forrest said, and my interpretation is a blind man can't find the chest. Forrest said, I hid the chest. If I were blind, even I could not find it. Sorry, words to that effect. Which, using logic, translate to Forrest being a man, and if he were blind, he would be a blind man, cannot find the chest. So the statement, a blind man cannot find the chest, is a true statement based on the information of Forrest Fenn. Nothing to do with insulting disabled people, just my interpretation of Forrest, who is a man, saying that if he was blind, he could not find the chest. Sorry, is a blind man, cannot find it. Not a blind person, not a blind woman, a blind man, because Forrest is a man. You know, stuff like that. Talked about the little girl from India. Initially starts off by saying the little girl from India can't get closer than the first two clues, and then changes it to can't get past the first two clues in order to help the blind man. So what are you talking about? So, you know, saying that I need to do research. I'm not searching. I was never searching from 2020. And I don't need to do any research. The research that I have talked about, is all to the best of my ability that I've discussed with everybody, factual, all of it. If I've made mistakes, I'll apologise. I apologise to anybody. If I've said anything that is untrue, I'm sorry. But everything that I've said is true to the best of my ability and is aimed at helping people understand the thrill of the chase. And when you keep lying about me and saying that I've said things and done things and I need to research and blah, 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 no, I don't. I don't. Everything that I've said is based on what Forrest Fenn has said. And there is no insult to any disabled person at all in that. And there is no claiming anything other than what you said, that Sam may have got the information from Forrest with the try the wheel. That's all I said, that he said was on his show. And I don't get why people make accusations. If I'm wrong, if I've said something wrong, then I'll apologise. If that's the case, if I've made an error, then I apologise if that's the case. But when I haven't done any of those things and I'm being accused of them, it gets a bit wearing. It really does get a bit wearing. And I don't understand the relevance of them. You know, I didn't argue with him about his soul because I don't discuss his soul. I hardly ever speak to him. And for him to say that, you know, that I said it was Indian land or whatever, it's like, no, you may have spoke to David B about it, but you didn't speak to me about it. And to be accused of it is just, you know, it's a little bit like, I don't know, just very wearing, very, very, very wearing. Queen Anne, hey, how you doing? Long time no read. Good to see you here. So, moving forward, everyone's talking about John Collins Black. I wonder why. I don't know if that means they're going to forget, you know, the chase and just concentrate on, you know, the future. I don't think they'll be able to forget the chase, to be fair, but what happened? What did I miss? Oh, no, nothing really. Just Dillard Denton, Troy, saying something. You know, he started off by saying, I like Mario, blah, 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 but, and then started to say lots of different things that were all untrue. That I hadn't said in any way, shape, or form, or meant in any way, shape, or form, and reckon karma would find its way because I insulted disabled people. It's like, you know, my wife's disabled. Why would I? Well, no, my wife was disabled. Why would I insult disabled people? And you know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. There's a lot of people doing shows or making statements more to do with defaming people rather than, you know, what their solve is about or whatever. I don't get that. I don't get it. Careful, because he'll say that I said that, Casper, and then, you know, he'll be writing another thing about me. I mean, you already know that something bad's going to be said because he started with, I like Mario, but, you know, and it's like, I don't, if I've done those things, then I'll apologise, you know, but I haven't done those things. So why are you saying those? Why are you saying it? Just, it's hard in today's world to say something without someone being offended because everybody's easily offended. It's crazy. You used to be able to talk to people and you'd have a laugh and a joke and a banter and everything, and now you can't say something because it's not politically correct, or, you know, you're offending somebody. But I try not to upset anyone. And then to be told that I have, even though I haven't, to be told that I've lied or I need to research, even though I haven't and I don't. The promise of future discoveries, if I was to research anything, would be, you know, what exactly that was. But I don't think that I need to do that either. Just there is no searching going on for me. I'm not searching for anything. I'm not searching for anything. So the chase is still going on. So I suppose in a way I'm waiting for the something that ends it. I wouldn't say I was searching for it. So I was waiting for the something that ends the chase. But as far as searching goes, or need to research anything, or believe in a chest, the only thing that I think about the chest is, it's spoken for. It's going back where it's supposed to go, and that's it. That nobody was going to get a chest. Forrest says, I said in my poem, I'll give a title to the gold. So for people to keep talking about it, just, I don't know. And I'm glad the John Collins Black thing, is taking their mind off stuff. Hey, Zozo. Oh, the French. Well, one part is French, and then the rest is back English. Mind you, it might be difficult to spell Tullamore. Oh, fist bumps from Tim. How's it going with you anyway, Tim? Are you all eyesighted and are you back out doing your don't know what you call them, mini adventures, search? I don't know what you call them. If you're actually still searching or just still exploring. There's the word, exploring. Yeah. So in my mind, Forrest said stop, and I think that was to avoid anybody else getting hurt. And I believe that was because everything was found. It was found, and there was no need. And then my belief is, so why is it that I must go? That's it. Forrest had to do stuff and make it happen, as it were. This should boil down to me wearing the bracelet is your best revenge. And the hairs are to prove which crazy fool hid this opulent cash, whatever the statement was. When he or I show up, the other is not far behind. I think I'm going to try to sink into this new hunt to keep my mind from getting too stressed out. And then if I see something in there. Oh, are you the guy from back east now? Have you turned into Dave? Oh, Lily's going to sink herself into this new hunt. Yeah, I think me and Davey are giving it a miss. I think the chase was enough. I don't know. Never say never, but there's still information. So if I wanted to, I suppose I could look in the poem for the information about the new hunt. I've already talked about some of what the poem says about John Collins Black. So the answers might be in there. Yeah, 5 answers. Promise when you discover it's 5 answers. Wouldn't that be something? I've seen Fendi put a video out, but I haven't had the chance to watch it. Has anybody seen it yet? Are you here, Fendi? I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I haven't followed much of the chase, to be fair. I've seen lots of videos out. David said he was going to put a video out. I don't even know if he's done that. I've tried to keep busy. Seems like a loving family man. I like him. Is this John Collins Black? Who seems like a loving family man. Ooh. Reminds of a song. Yeah, Davey said he was going to put a video out, but I don't think I've even seen that yet. So, well, no, I haven't seen it yet. Few hearts. Oh, I asked the other day if anybody could take me off the dark. How do you take off the dark? Well, it's not that. My background is all dark. How do you get it to go light? What does that say? No. That's not it. I don't know how to do it. Need to have new window. Screenshot. Oh, screenshot. Tools, settings. Oh, I better not do it now. Go crazy. Ooh. Sounds like another Forrest. Yet a young father. I'm still not there yet. I may or may not do it, but we have time to decide, I guess. I haven't decided on. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that one. In fact, well, anything that costs money I won't be doing. So both of them have been ruled out, to be fair. Has he closed his Facebook down? Ooh. That seems a bit weird. Was he getting too many people? Don't let Street hear you talk about Christians like that. Oh dear, we'll never hear the end of it. Not doing any more hunts either, Glenna. Can't say I blame you. I think, I don't know, maybe when this ends, people might. I'm free. 28 years. Wow. How can you be free? You can't be free. There's always grandkids. There's no free. You're free for, some time, but I mean, it's not so bad with the grandkids because, at certain times they go, but you still got kids. But I suppose there is a freedom, I suppose. Oh, I am free. Congrats, Zozo, on your freedom. Q's the Queen. Well, not the Queen. I want to break free. Oh, that was at least 10 years ago. Sorry. How lot are you laughing? Oh, I am free. Yeah, I'm free. All grown up. A great grandson now. So keep us interested, I suppose. Although I'm not free. Why are you not free? Actually, it's probably different for mums anyway. They're never free, are they? Like, if they were 90, they'd still they still have kids. Still be looking after the kids. Like 70-year-old. That'd be weird the way they do it. So really, I should be asking everybody else like what's going on, because I don't. I haven't watched Calazars. Didn't get to see Ben. Haven't seen David Paisano yet. Haven't watched Streets. Don't even know who else has gone on. Actually, it's interesting because it seems like David did 2 videos, unless I'm seeing it differently. I was a empty nester for 3 months, then took my handicapped sister into it. 10 years ago, I was not on the road. Ah, I see, said the barman. I was an empty nester for 3 months. Well, bless you for being a very caring person. Can't you persuade your nesters to like give you more time? Your youngsters. Can't you do all that? You're some sort of woman, aren't you, girl? Because you do that and you have business, traveling and stuff. To the death and you. That's really. You had no idea. Just the truth, that is, though, Lily. Yeah, I think some people go above and beyond. Some people don't. I don't see the. Some people enjoy causing others misery. They. That's how they get through life. If I'm not happy, you're not happy, or however their mind works. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've noticed, haven't seen many, I'm right, you're wrong videos. People. Mind you, I haven't really looked. I don't know if Josh Jordan has done any videos. To be fair. Who's Gadoo? How you doing? Hey, Davey B. Did you do that video, Dave? I was just talking about it. You did a video and I haven't seen it. Haven't seen anybody's. DB Cooper's in the room. Davey, you must be DB Cooper. What have you done with the money, Davey? What was the last Cooper? Can't. I was trying to get your name to make that DB Cooper stuff, but it don't. Must be early in the morning there, 7 o'clock. Hang on, we've had daylight savings now. We went forward an hour. So, what is it now, Davey? We went forward an hour. Have you gone back an hour? Get really close now if that's the case. If we went back, no, I don't think that'd be the case. You don't do it anymore, do you, Davey? No more daylight savings. So if we went forward an hour, that brings us closer to. Are you still getting reception? Are you like near town or out in the Billabong? Out in the Billabong. Yeah, done that vid. So Eclipse, Bailey Beads, 12p comment. Big moon to finish. Cool. Yeah, I haven't watched any videos to be fair. Like I say, trying to keep busy. I've started out in the garden and in the garage. 7 hours. 7 hours difference. Yeah, so in the garden, the shed, the weather started to go there, so I decided to just burn some papers and that. It takes longer than you think, burning papers, without, just chucking them all in and let the fire go out. Did you talk about the dragon as well, Davey, or just total solar eclipse, Bailey's beads? Yeah, when you talk about Bailey's beads, that makes you wonder about the topography statement that Forrest made. The edge and those sort of things. Makes you wonder about that. Why Forrest said them things. I don't see how topography can help. Oh, well, it's not one. I don't know why. I'm not going to chase it. I'm too old to do that. These are making my eyes fucking go weird. I can just about read it still. Ah, yes. The dragons. Oh, fire. What was it? Blaze to. I'll start with the book. Blaze to what? Blaze. The mother. I'll have to watch that video at some point, probably tomorrow, Davey. So I don't get on the computer much, to be fair. You missed it earlier, David. I did a video talk about, basically what Troy said about me. But I don't think I'll put it out. A little bit scathing. But I was trying to say that if you change the beginning where warm waters halt statement to unless you throw a 6, you can't start. I don't think people understand the importance of that. If you don't throw a 6, you didn't enter the chase. You can't start the thrill of the chase unless you have begin at where warm water salt nailed down. That's it. That's what Forrest was saying. You can't start unless you do that, unless you have that. So that's tantamount to saying, unless you throw a 6, you ain't starting. And I don't mean a 2 and a 4, and I don't mean 3 and 3, and I don't mean 5 and 1. I mean a 6. You throw a 6, then you start. And you have to know, what the 6 is and why you start it. And Forrest told people, solve the first two clues. That's what he told people. He told people you needed warm water, salt, nail down. He told people about the home of Brown. People never put anything together and decided to make a solution from it and claim they found the answer. And I don't see how that's possible unless you've, copied what Forrest said. No, who's gonna? Definitely not. I don't even know if we get those things over here. Oh, you're gonna go down that road that'll start all these DB Coopers and Superman solvers out, and we'll say no, 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 no. When he says the thrill of the chase, he means Superman. No, when he says thrill of the chase, he means DB Cooper. More phrases coming out. That'll be something else. Conspiracy, octopus murders. It was like early 4 a.m. when I heard it on a dark road about to cross over. Nothing is as it seems. Should have the Twilight Zone music. It should always be accompanied with do 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 do. When you hear that, nothing is as it seems. You should hear that music. Yeah, I mean, no, sorry, excuse me. You won't find the chest where you're looking. If you have a solve that takes you to clue 9, you ain't going to find a chest there. You might find a chest there, but that's not the answer because you won't find it where you're looking. If you read Begin it where warm waters halt as your starting point, you ain't going to find a chest because words don't mean what you think they do. And those words, they don't mean what you think they do. And that's no different than saying 9 Mile Hole. He can't tell you where it is. Forrest can't tell you where it is, even though those words have to tell you where it is. I don't know. I can't see why people can't see it. I probably need my head examined for still being in this 3 years later. 3 years? 3? I thought it was 4. We all need a head examined. Excuse me. Some people are in it because they want something. I'm in it because Forrest wants something. And when I say something ends the chase. So we're waiting. We're waiting for it to complete. Some people are still waiting for or looking or whatever. But there ain't nothing to look for until there's something to look for. And then the Burgess Meredith Twilight. The penguin comes along. Oh, 4. Too many. Or 4, yeah. Or 4. Oh. Just when you think you're safe. And these are the people that I talk about that say, untruths. Whilst they know that I'm not looking for answers, they ask questions like, why are you still looking for answers? I'm not looking for answers. Have been looking for answers for 4 years about the chase. Apart from, has Forrest got his answer? That's it. That's the something. When Forrest has his thrill of the chase, then we'll have ours. So I gathered. I think, when I discuss it with Davey, in the interview in 2019, Forrest clearly implies that nobody has found it. Clearly, without any doubt whatsoever. Nobody had found it in November 2019. So anybody who found it before then, go see Forrest. Tell him why he said in the November interview it wasn't found. Even if you did, Bill, it's not about a chest. So even if you found the chest, well done. I don't know what you want from people. Even if you found the chest, well done. But it wasn't about a chest. And if the chest goes back to the museum, what is it? What is it you're looking for? Because you will get, if you found it, title to the gold. You don't even know what that is. Hey, MJ. How's it going? Tigger was the word I was looking for last time. Where is Tigger? Does anybody know? The estate is the reward. The estate is the reward. The Forrest Fenn estate. Not too sure about that. Forrest said he wasn't going to leave his family, too much money there taken care of, etc., etc. Out bouncing. Because Tigger's a wonderful thing. Yeah, the other day I said Lucky Digger, but I meant Tigger. Normally about, but I haven't seen her for a while. Hope she's okay. If anybody does know, say hi. Hope she's well. That JCB hunt is a scam. Well, that's a digger as well. Hey, Wig. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Talk about strange things. A cougar was outside my bed. I wish there was a cougar outside mine. Red hair, preferably. Definitely one person here that isn't. I think Caper is on the JCB screen. Excuse me. The boots on the ground is bad enough, but having to buy a book and do that, I don't know. But, if somebody wants to join up, I won't mind, doing it, but I won't be going boots on the ground or anything. And I don't want anything. Just, hey, Richard, how you doing? Just got in. Good evening, all. Morning, Richard. 21 minutes past 12 o'clock here. How you doing? Not me, INSJ, but going for the JCB. Yeah, the big digger, the big crane. I think, I don't know who it was I was talking to. about a crane in the Forrest Fenn hunt. Don't know now. Can't remember. And I think the boots on the ground makes it difficult. Not just for there'll be people in America that can't do it, but I don't suppose if you want to join forces with someone who was there, then four legs and furry. What's that? The cougar? Yeah, I don't want that sort of cougar. Yeah, Eclipse tomorrow. David B's done a video. Richard, have you seen it? I haven't seen it myself, but I would imagine it's good based on what he's just told me in chat. Yes, fast too. Oh, and loose. Oh no, he's talking about the four legs and furry. Fury. Four legs and fury. You weren't trying to outrace it, were you, MJ? Were you timing it running? Yeah, that's a quick cougar, that is. Yeah, unfortunately, but wonder if Forrest. Oh, smack center. Unfortunately, in this country, most of the time it's cloudy anyway. So you hear like, "Oh, don't miss the meteor shower tonight," and it's cloudy, or "Don't miss the eclipse," and it's cloudy, or you know. Can't remember who said that, man. Yeah. Okay. Perfect timing. Ooh. Yeah, I think you missed the bit where I was talking about the topography and the edge that Forrest talked about. Might help with the eclipse. Excuse me. Some of those statements. I think if you look at Bailey, yeah, I remember that one. We read about that in the. To be fair, West, whatever. I can't remember what it was now. I don't think so. I haven't looked. To be fair, I don't think we are. Based on the fact that you people are. Yeah, I think it'll be on the Devil's Comet. I think it'll be on on YouTube and on TV somewhere to watch, but I don't think I'll be able to. But I always wonder about those things because it's like, how big's the moon? And then people say it's so big, and then I thought, why is it only 70 miles wide on the Earth? Makes you wonder. It's like, well, if the moon's supposed to be so big, why does it only cover 70 miles worth of the Earth? Just crazy. I'm weird like that. It's like I wonder about things, and like you see the videos of the moon and them bouncing about because there isn't no gravity. There's not enough pull of the moon to keep them down, and yet there's enough pull of the moon to, affect our tides. You're like, wow, the moon's gravity isn't that strong, and yet from thousands of miles away, it's able to move our tides in and out. But what? I don't get it. I don't understand half the stuff that's said. Excuse me. Yeah, Arizona. That's probably where Forrest parked his car. Look up instead of Denver. I'm in the crossing of 2017 and 2024 park. 1/6 of Earth. 1/6 gravity of Earth. And like I say, if that's the case, like if the moon affects the oceans and everything, and it's only got 1/6 of gravity of Earth, shouldn't the Earth affect the moon more? So I don't know. I just it's just weird. I don't I don't understand how one thing can happen and the other thing can happen at the same time. There's not enough gravity to keep somebody on the planet, but on the moon's surface. But there's enough that it's that far away, but it can affect our oceans. NASA going to be shooting at the sun. Denver, Wyoming. I think NASA's busy at the moment. Hopefully, they're busy at the moment for next year. And it's raining. Yeah, this is the big letdown, isn't it? Half the time, the anticipation of seeing something, and then clouds and just like Louisiana has view of the moon all day long. Well, what? I don't know how that works. I know you see the moon in the day, but it must be so. Oh, tastes me. Jodie Foster, that does. Just seeing that just popped into my head. I think what we need is one of those Independence Day spaceships that goes through the clouds and then leaves a big spot open so everyone can see. I was thinking, NASA doing something closer to home and no water on the sun. Well, I wouldn't imagine anyway. Who is but oh well, some hot stuff either way. What will we all see? There's not much. Some is I'm not sure if you're saying something else there because I'm not sure how that works. But what will we all see if we look up? If we look down? I think like the rare events, you understand why collectors, do what they do. Like how it becomes fascinating because you don't want to miss out on something. You want to be the person that has rather than the person that hasn't. Ooh, Lulu retracted. Just don't pull anyone's finger. What time? What time is it passing over then? Oh, everyone's sniggering. Oh, I'm not. I've just got a cold nose. Could be worse. Could be pulling someone's leg. What time will it be going over? And the cow jumps. Over the moon. The cow jumps. Around 1 p.m. in Arkansas. That was. Is that the river? The Arkansas River. Ah, it's love. That's what time it is. What time is love? No, it's 3 a.m. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Yeah, time's made up by man. So it's no time really. 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Takes a fair few minutes, doesn't it, to get from total and then back, and it all goes dark. Clock somewhere's over. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Good to read you. Will you be watching the eclipse as well? Yeah, it's a still waterfall. Which, excuse me, which film was I watching? Then I had some martial arts things where I had to have the ability to stop the waterfall falling. I will try to. Ooh. Yeah, they don't come around you know, that often. This comet certainly doesn't come around that often. Ten to 11 here tomorrow. I wonder if it. I don't know. I wonder if it would be possible to travel so you could like travel in the darkness of it, see the total eclipse. I don't know how fast it travels. So it's 8 minutes. Nah, not possible. I don't think. Like if you could maybe fly on a plane and then keep seeing the total eclipse, follow it all the way. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, once in a lifetime. Well, excuse me. The most people's lifetime. I suppose if you're 100, then you get to see it twice. Like I say, though, these events that you look forward to, and it depends where you live, I suppose. But you know, unless it's the right time of year or the best time of year, it's always cloudy. It is an interesting name. Excuse me. I burnt some letters in that today. Lots of letters. I think it's affecting my eyes, to be fair. All the smoke. Sat just under a third. Mm. Martha. Who's Martha? I don't see a Martha. Hi, Martha. Whoever Martha is. Excuse me. No, I don't see one. Ah, I see. A bit cool, I see. So, by the sound of it, not many people are going to be doing Calazars that are in chat. There might be hundreds of people doing it, and a few people are going to be doing JCBs. So, do you think, if you're going to be doing JCB, do you think that the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase will have ended, or are you doing it still waiting? You're too kind. Funny conversation there. I will never do an armchair hunt ever again. Are you sure, Wig? See, they're pretty much the only ones I can do because, like, well, no, I mean, if they're in England, then it, it's possible. But when they do boots on the ground hunts, difficult to get out and get to them. But I was saying, I don't mind if people want or are doing boots on the ground hunt and they just want to collaborate. I won't want anything, but if people want. I have not heard of the JCB hunt anywhere else but in the FF community. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. I suppose nearer the time there might be what hunt? A witch hunt. Oh, the Three Witches in Casper. Is it Three Witches? Is it Three Witches? Pond of Truth. Three Witches. Bambi. Oh, I can't remember now. God, so much that I've forgotten. No, not Mike. I'm not even going to read that. Not even going to read that one. Mine was a joke. Phone call. Anybody seen Mike? A phone call. Got a witch hunt at Salem's Lot and a phone call from Mike. Was that on The Simpsons? I can't remember that now. Yeah, they've a lot to answer for, The Simpsons. They seem to know the future pretty well. Town bike, everyone. This would be. Porky. And a pig's ear. Maybe there's a way to know what's in each. Maybe there's information that tells you. Maybe the book will tell you. At the end of the day, if the hunt is legit, it will tell you where and what it is that you've got to find. Oh, not umbilically attached. I wish for no more war and killing and starvation. I hope you mean no more killing and no more starvation, and not you are killing and starvation. I wish for no more war, and yeah, so no more war, no killing, and no starvation. I just get a weird feeling about JCB Hunt, can't explain. I think it's part of a plan. They're going to be amazing. It is tomorrow. I'm three-quarters of an hour into tomorrow. 7 hours behind Davey. He's probably had his coffee by now. I'm going to read the book and decide. I'm very interested, JC. Yeah, I think. How to say it? I think if it feels like you can engage into the book to find the answers, it'll probably take off more. If like the beacon star, it's difficult, then probably not so much. I think something like the beacon star, you either need to be a genius, or you need to collaborate to have lots of different views. Different people are skilled at different things. So, and I haven't done the hunt. I don't know much about it, but the beacon star seems to be a hunt where one deciphering ability isn't enough. You need to be able to understand different methods. So collaborating would be easy. Already there, yeah. I caught you as well, Davey. 8th of April. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. I'm so thankful to experience it. Arkansas. Arkansas. Will you say Arkansas again by the end of this? From the. Don't know what that word is. Maybe let the sun shine. Sunshine, sunshine. Yeah, I hope you all have a good time. But don't stare at it too long. Or with a telescope. I'm late to the party. Who's good? Who else just yawned? Did I set you all off? It's supposed to happen like that, isn't it? I'll run on top of a mountain. Yeah, there will be ice to the skies. Mind you, these events, you normally find that, somebody picks up a UFO or something, like you're looking for whatever's in the sky, and all of a sudden, people are saying, "Oh, look what I saw when I was looking at the eclipse." Like those rods that, came out thunderstorms and that. How does it get called Arkansas, Wig? Like, it looks nothing like Arkansas. Arkansas. Do you know? Do you know why it's called Arkansas? Like, if there was a U in there at the end, could get away with it, I suppose. But it just doesn't look like Arkansas. MJ, what are you wearing? A smile. A Sue name. Ah. Oh, so it must have a meaning then. Excuse me. How do you catch a bra? Waiting for the answer, Huska. Waiting for the answer. Oh, thanks, Wig. The land and the people down there. Huska, if you don't tell us quick, the bra will escape. With a booby trap. Oh dear. I could have thought of that. I should have thought of that. Cheers, Tim. Thank you too as well. Good luck in all your exploring. Hopefully, you won't have to explore for much longer. So, free the nipple. The grease nipple. Ciao, ciao. Booby trap. Crazy that is. Brown. Brown is damn thinking damn. Home of Brown. Ho. Meow. Yeah, he's a good guy, Tim is. Ooh, fist bump. Sword bump. You're a sleeping policeman. I think the road bumps we've got here are getting higher and higher. I think soon we won't be able to drive over them anyway. We've got holes in the road that are deep enough for the car to fit in, and then we've got bumps that are higher than the flipping car. It's crazy now. And I think they need to put any speed bumps in anyway. The potholes make you go slow enough. Well, it's coming up to 1 a.m. I think we'll call it. At the end of the day, if you didn't throw a six, you didn't start the chase. It's that simple. If you didn't have begin at where warm water's halt, nope. Forrest said someone gave him a picture of where they were. He said, people saw the first two clues, walked right by the chest. don't have beginning where warm water is hot nailed down, you have nothing. So that means everybody who had a solve had nothing. They had nothing. You can't claim anything. You had nothing. You didn't throw a 6. So you didn't start the thrill of the chase. That's as simple as I can make it. You had to have beginning where warm water is hot nailed down, or you had nothing. And if you translate that to you have to throw a 6 before you can start, then nobody threw a 6. They started anyway, but they didn't throw a 6. So started in the wrong place. Finished in the wrong place. And even if you started in the right place, which is what Forrest said, some people did, they didn't understand the importance of it, which means you didn't have it nailed down, which means you didn't start the chase. So in order to start the chase, you had to throw a 6, basically. And people didn't, but they still thought they solved it, and they hadn't even started it because you had to have it nailed down. Even if you started at warm water's halt, if you didn't understand the importance of it, which is what Forrest said, you would go past the chest, solve the first 2 clues, walk right by it. So that must mean there is only one place in the whole search area that could possibly be correct. And even if you had that place, even if your assumption was that spot, it's no good to you because you had to have it nailed down. And you had to understand the importance of it. And there is nobody in the chase that has a solve that does that. No one. And you may believe you have, but you haven't. You have to know why it needs to be nailed down. You have to know the importance of it. You have to understand the first 2 clues. You have to understand the home of brown. And nobody does that. And you won't find the chest where you're looking. And Forrest knows that because you took all the 9 clues. From the first 2 clues, 50% there, metaphorically speaking. First 2 clues, academic. Little girl from India can't get close in the first 2 clues. Nobody solve has that. Are you okay? Yes. Are you doing good? Yes. Where is still waterfall? Hey, star. That's what they wanted. The hidden falls. I'm good, thank you. Coop stick. I did all that. I do. Still falls. You did all that. You had it nailed down. You understand why it's nailed down, and you understand the importance of it. I'm not sure it's nailed down, but fair enough. MJ, thanks. Yes. Yes. I believe you. Yes. Did you follow 9 clues? Did you go past the first 2 clues? Of course you did. You went past the first 2 clues. In anybody's solve, you had to understand the first 2 clues. If you went past 2 clues, you went too far. 10 clues, or the 10th clue. But Forrest says 50% there, metaphorically speaking. Solve the first 2 clues, walk right by the chest. So the chest must be at 1 and 2. That's it. Must be at 1 and 2. There's no need for 3. There's no need for 4. No need for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. There's no need for any of those clues. Solve the first 2 clues, walk right by the chest. You need 2 clues. That's it. Finished. No. Solve the first 2 clues, walk right by the chest. That's the statement. What aren't you getting? Solve the first two clues, walk right by the chest. If the clues were 10 foot apart, walk past it. If they were 20 foot apart, walk past it. If they were 50 foot apart, walk past it. If they were 100 foot apart, walk past it. Solve the first two clues, walk right by the chest. If I told you the Homer Brown, you go right straight to it, etc., etc., etc. Little girl from India can't get closer than the first two. She's already there. She's already there. Nobody can get closer than the first two. Because Forrest said, solve the first two clues, walk right by the chest. If your clues take you to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, where are you going? I don't get it. I don't get what people think. Step by step, walking is one. Incorrect. People can walk by something not knowing it's there. Yeah, but if you're walking past the chest after two clues or before two clues, that's where the chest is. That's it. If I told you the Homer Brown, you go right straight to it. That's where it is. So you don't need anything other than the Homer Brown. That's where it is. If I told you the Homer Brown, you go to it. That's where it is. Solve the first two clues, walk past it. That's where it is. So in everything that Forrest is saying, why is everybody doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10? Why are you doing all that? In everything that Forrest is saying, he's saying, here it is. Here it is. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get how difficult it is. He's telling you it's there. If I told you the Homer Brown, you go to it. Solve the first two clues, walk past it. That's where it is. You won't find it where you're looking because you're all looking 9 clues away. Absolutely don't get what people are thinking. I really, not that it's about chess anyway, but it's like, I don't get it. Don't. Oh, I don't know who that is too. If that's to me, thanks, Richard. But it's just crazy how some people think. Just if you have Homer Brown, why are you worried about warm water salt? That means the Homer Brown is more important than warm water salt. If you know the Homer Brown, why are you worried about the blaze? That means the Homer Brown is more important than the blaze. If I told you the Homer Brown, you go right straight to it, which means the Homer Brown is more important than warm water salt and the blaze, and it's where the chest is. So solve the first two clues. That's it. I don't get it. Yes, if you recognize the importance of it. Someone can know, no, someone can be, as Forrest said, there. They take pictures, blah, 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 but they didn't know the importance of where they were. So you could start at the right place and walk right by it, walk past it. You could start at the right place and walk past it. But if you know the importance of it, you won't. There is only one spot that is correct, and you have to have it nailed down. You can go to the correct spot, but if you don't have it nailed down, you'll walk past it. You'll carry on. So everything that Forrest told us is correct. But you had to listen to what he said and then put all those things together and work out that you're traveling too far. Everybody was traveling too far. It's that simple. Everyone was going too far. Everyone was going too far because they weren't listening. And the little girl from India, it's not can't get past the first two clues. It can't get closer than the first two clues. She's already there. Just Blaze can be found using the canister hint. I think canister can be found using a canister hint. Pirate! Woohoo! Who are you shushing me? Sorry, am I saying too much? Use a letter. What that means. Then I turned my back on it and went straight home. Told Forrest to give it to someone else. Keep the crazy away from me. Keep the crazy away from me, yeah. Must protect the blaze from vandalism. Hmm. Didn't take a radial off it. Which way does it face? Just. Oh dear. I don't know how Forrest kept a straight face when he was asked that. Yes, Pirate is here. There he is. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people above you. These boots are made for listening. I guess that's what they'll do. Yeah, but he'll probably catch it. He'll probably catch it, Uska. F never said the blaze can be damaged other than wind altering. I don't know if he said about the wind altering it. He said the wind could affect the chest. Forrest said it wouldn't be feasible. It wouldn't be feasible. I don't know. He kept a straight face when he was asked about the blaze. I don't. I don't. I didn't take a radial off it. Which way does blaze face? I just load all but 5 of my eBay auctions to $99. eBay is the same. Ooh, what are you selling? Mind you, I haven't got. Is that $99 or 99 cents? Can't tell. 0.99, so it's 99 cents, isn't it? Excuse me, I don't know what it is. You all think I am lying or make a joke, but I'm not. Why do I think you're lying? I don't think you're lying. You won't be the first person that left it there. The chest is a poem, so the wind is. Chest is the poem. Did you know that space is a chest? Space is called a chest, and in it there is jewels galore. I'm not kidding. That's fact. There is so much out there in space, and it's called a chest. I suppose you call it a treasure chest. One big lot. 99 cents. Ooh. It depends what it is, though, isn't it? Like, no. I keep talking about like she's still here. Yvonne would buy stuff because she said it was a great deal. The only thing is, we don't need it or use it, so it doesn't become a great deal. It just becomes a waste of money. Don't know how to take that. Zozo. What are they, Zozo? I was looking at my old records today, actually, to be fair. It's the ones that saved. No, I don't know. Well, the others were stolen, so. But the ones that I brought with me here, so in a way, I suppose I saved them. I don't think anyone is lying when I have not walked a mile in their shoes. Well, I don't think anyone's lying. Unless I know that it's a lie, I don't think anyone's lying. I tend to be stupid enough to believe everything. That's how y'all got Jack. Forrest picked him. Yeah, I can believe that. Width and breadth. But Jack gave us the chest that was in the book, and that went to auction. So did that help in the thrill of the chase or not? Like the chest that people were supposed to be looking for was not the chest that went to the heritage auction. Or the chest that was always going to go to the museum was not the chest you're looking for, if that makes sense. These are not the chests you're looking for. Oh, there must be that booby trap Husker. These chests. That's how you. Oh, I read that. Oh, all those have been read. I've read them. Yeah, I beat myself up about, talk about Jack. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. I think I better go. I'm yawning. I don't know why. I don't feel tired, but you're smooth. Oh, it's like a Guinness drink. Everyone is two in one. Everyone is two. Talking about the man in the mirror is a double alpha. What do you think? I was looking for answers. I've told you. That's contagious. Yes, it is. Sorry. It just comes out of nowhere. It's not as though, I think I'm even going to yawn. I was looking for answers. I was looking for. Well, I was looking for Forrest. I was looking for why he had to go. I was looking for where he could have put it. I was looking for what the secret treasure was. I was looking for all sorts of things. But I wasn't looking for a chest. I just looking for answers. That's what I was looking for. See, Forrest gave us all the questions we should have in some of the statements that he made, like, I dare you to come find me. What? I'm going to throw myself on the chest and dare you to come find me. So, who is the real Forrest Fenn? I hope nobody ever finds out. What? What? If you don't stop and think that you're supposed to find that out, I don't get it. If all you're concerned about is a chest, I don't get why you're not thinking, hang on a minute, why would he say that? I hope nobody ever finds out who the real Forrest Fenn is. I dare you to come find me. Well, how would I know? Who is the real Forrest Fenn? Who am I looking for? It's not who you are, it's who you want to be. 22 Amiga. It's not who you are, it's who you want to be. Don't know what that is either. They don't give out answers. You have to find them yourself. They don't give out answers. Yes, that was the whole point. You had to find the answers in the poem. The answers I already know, or the answer I already know. Forrest says it didn't matter whether it's answer or answers. But there are answers, and there has to be answers because Forrest posed more than one question. Gives us all a free. Yes, MJ, absolutely. Still giving us a thrill. If you choose to believe that, there's a thrill to be had. If you believe it was just about a chest that was found and it was Jack, or etc., 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 or that you found it, or whatever it is, then there's no thrill for you. Just, pain, angst, all those emotions that people reckon they're going through. There's just that. This is for the same person. I don't care what that is. I know Forrest is. I know Forrest is. Are we saying his name? Hey, experts. I know who Forrest is. Oh, Dave's already answered. Is. I know who Forrest is, not who Forrest was. Who Forrest is. Hmm. I think the whole point of the hairs in the chest, the hairs was not to prove who hid a chest, not to prove who hid a, not to prove who hid the chest. So what were they there to prove? Well, if you knew who Forrest was, then you'd understand why they need to prove who he was. No, is. Who he was is. I think I know Forrest's password to his email. We were looking at his password to his stuff a while ago. Who's could do? To be fair, honestly, in the poem, we were looking for password, honestly, and we're looking at paintings and behind the wall and blah 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 in the desk stuff in the poem. Actually, was it you who's good that asked? What would be the one question? Oh no, I forgot what it was. Oh, beer. I don't drink, but tacos. Oh, of course. Always seem to have more questions than answers. Yeah, it's because of the song. You know Forrest is what? No, I think it's supposed to be Forrest. Who Forrest is, not Forrest is something. Double live. Hey, Melinda. Aye, Forrest. One Forrest, one. What's going on? What? Yeah, it does sound good. Taco sounds good. It does. Taco sounds good. Taco, yeah, taco sound good. That was how it was written. Yeah, I know. But sometimes words don't mean what you think they do. Sometimes you have to just use your imagination. It's more important than knowledge. The I know Forrest is who? I know Forrest is what? Nothing is as it's in. Well, that's the trouble, you see. Um, it's all virtual. That's not me, people. What's not you? Melinda, you're not Melinda. Melinda, you're not Melinda. You got legs. Melinda had legs. Melinda, you got a face. Ooh, Lovely hair. So you got you've got nice legs and a nice face. What's going on? How long has there been a face there and no legs? I haven't noticed. Yes, these are fake. What's fake? Your legs and your hair. What? What's going on now? Yes, these are fake. Don't know what's going on now. That person stole my picture. Hang on a minute. What's going on? I'm not sure that is correct. Imagination being more important than knowledge. Maybe not. I'm exactly as I. I think we're all confused. Are you really Melinda? And is that you? And those legs are fake? Whatever they say, it's not me. Totally lost now. When did this happen? When did what happen? Right, let's start from the beginning, Melinda. Is the person we see in that picture Melinda Cash? Or, the persona of Melinda Cash? Pictures are me, but they stole my pictures of my legs. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm not surprised. They're nice legs. How can they steal the picture of your legs? Oh, right. With your legs, they made up a fake account with your legs. Leg bandits. But this is you now. Well, I'm glad they stole your legs because now we see you. Not that there's anything wrong with seeing your legs, of course, but well, that's what I was talking about earlier. Some people are happy at other people's, unhappiness. What is the mentality of those people that do that? I don't get it. A career in leg banditism. Just, I don't know. I don't get it. There's a lot of things I don't get. Not able to do it. Weak is living life of two as a 21 is dead. Anyone seen a pair of legs running around? Being able to follow instructions is more important than imagination. Yes. But the imagination helps you follow the instructions. If nothing is as it seems, then the instructions you're being given aren't going to help you. Gigi, where are the legs? They were being used for nefarious means, so they got cancelled. Those boots weren't made for walking, apparently. Oh, that GG, those initials now haunt me. I hate to say it. They haunt me, them initials now. Last seen torsos. What, Madam Torsos? Did you find out who it was, Melinda? Obviously not. No, you didn't, did you? Check the one. We'll run full Forrest. What do you mean? Can you see it? I can. What do you mean? Can you see it? I can. I don't know what it is that I was supposed to meant about what it is that we're supposed to see. The 44th. Oh, that's almost the same as Luli's gondola. It was the 44th gondola. The blinker is blinking. That's what you don't want to see. You don't want to see orange and red lights. It's hereditary. Uh-oh. Go down that road. Hereditary. A bungalow. How low can you go? So, in all of this, we were told that Forrest knew all of these people in high places. And then people tell us that Forrest Fenn doesn't exist. He's just made up. So which is it? You know, Forrest had a gallery. He had people stay. And people say that he didn't exist. It's weird. These boots were made for walking. Yes, that's what they'll. It's that guy. Oh no. Charlotte just emailed me and told me that we would have answers before the end of April. I think what you mean is he emailed April and told us we would have answers at the end. Coyote. Wiley. Willie? Won't he? No, we're not talking about that guy, are we? Huska. Like, that guy that we're talking about is not the Jesus that guy, God that guy. He's that guy, the normal guy. I think, some people do things by halves and everything works out okay because they do it that way. Right. That guy. I'm glad we're right that it's that guy and not that guy. You don't think all he did and said was by chance? They would include him. Yeah, I don't think anything that Forrest said ever was by chance. I think I have no idea how this was done. I keep saying that. I have no idea how it was done. I have no idea how he kept a straight face with some of the things that he said. But he did it. You can trust me, I have the email. Emails. Miles with Fendi, he said that once. Trust me, I have the email. One thing that I know now with absolute certainty is that nothing can be trusted anymore. I can remember, show my age now, Bucks Fizz, my camera never lies. The camera never lies. How wrong that is nowadays. So we're at the point now where you can animate a film that looks real. So what you're looking at looks real, but it's just animation. So no, I don't trust you because you've had the email. That guy has retracted. You took the email back. I'm having a good time. I think I must have found the watch that he threw in the field. I told you, understand. Keep searching, and someday you'll find what you are looking for now. But I'm not looking for anything. I'm waiting for the ending of the Forrest Fenn thrill the chase, so Forrest can make happen what he wanted to make happen. And whatever those results are, I'm happy with that. I don't know either. I stand up. No, I don't lie either. I just can't fathom remembering the lie. And I dreamed the other night that Forrest Fan told me that we would have answers before the end of April. Am I getting the impression that you're telling us there's answers before the end of April? Actually, I did a video the other day. I don't normally dream. That somebody asked me like more information about the dream. But the thing is, I woke myself up from a very short dream by telling myself that these people are lying to you in your dream. So don't believe them. It's a very short dream. No, Forrest wasn't in it and blah, blah, blah. It was very quick because I woke myself up saying, no, because if they wanted to keep the secret, they wouldn't be asking you to tell them what the secret is. So I was waking myself up to stop myself telling myself or telling them in my dream what the secret was, which is crazy. No, he's on eBay. No, I dreamed said that. I'm not lost, Davy. I'm an outcast. Uh-oh. Ben told me to. Ben told you to what? Tell us that you got an email. Or are you Ben? Fan don't lie. It's the person in him you think he is. I don't know what that means either. First thing Forrest did when he left the Air Force was throw his watch away. He threw time in trap. Yes. Well, we're all seems to be wasting time. Yeah, but then he took it back out. Don't forget, don't forget, took it back out. Put it back on the thing on the bed, on the desk. So whilst there's some wasted time, he managed to make it good. Can you have him email to at that guy? Can you have him email to at that guy? Somebody say crazy. I don't know who that could be. Oh, David B retracting messages. What's going on? Well, I think the person who Forrest was, if Forrest died in 2010, was the person who gave Forrest the treasure for the chase. Before BC, I cracked me up. Well, he must be an egg. Excuse me. Davy B's an egg and he's cracking him up. Crack me down. Crack me low. Crack me high. No, you'd be high on crack then, wouldn't you? So if you crack me high, you'd be high on crack. Makes sense? Makes lots of sense. So as we see it, or don't see it, we whilst waiting for answers. We're waiting for answers. We're waiting for an answer. Answers. So we're waiting to understand why Forrest was diabolical. And that's the jacket. I wish I could have lived to do the things I was attributed to. Waiting why warm is comfortable and best revenge and safe place. And waiting to buy socks and shoes, coffee, bread, milk, and other stuff. Shiloh also told me that the only reason Davy B is in the race is because a kangaroo has something to do with the soul. A roo. I am also Forrest's gut feeling, Davy, and it makes me sorrowful. Yes, we've talked about gut feelings and how my gut feeling is wavering. Pseudonym has the same identity as Fenn, the shadow of two, casted by no fool. Yes, my shadow is not cast by a fool. A pouch potato. Oh no, not the pouch. That's worse than the pad in the pocket. That was what I was going to say. Hoosker. That's what I was going to say. The one question is the pad. The pad. Give me the pad. Don't know. Everyone have a great Eve. Oh, I like Eve. Game online. And hope that during the eclipse everything doesn't fall apart. Yes, I'll be going as well. Thank you, Woody, for giving me that thought. It's 1:40. Woody, peace to you. Take care, Woody. Yes, have a good evening, good night, afternoon, whatever, sleep, whatever it is. Yes, I think we're all waiting for totality. The all-encompassing something we are waiting for. The moon river wider than a mile. As long as the alligator's not there, we're crossing you in style. Is that your top pocket find, your Bobby Dazzler? Yeah, the pad has something to answer for, I think. Ooh, David B. is box. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, I think tomorrow the topography and the edge shall be seen by Bailey's beads. Not to be mistaken for Booby Dazzler, which catch bras. Is everyone in chat? I didn't realise everyone was here. Good night, everyone. See you, MJ. It was good. Seriously, if anybody knows who Tigger is, because I haven't seen her or heard from her for a while. Hope she's well. Say hi. A booby prize. Oh, nobody wants a booby prize. Without the shot, if you believe. The Solar Bill will be going live soon. Oh, cool. Or a booby trap. Night, MJ. Night, John Boy. Night, Mary Ellen. Night, Sue Ellen. Jim Bob. Night, Grandpa. Wavering because Dizzy Dean fell and broke their wrist. I had to take Dizzy to the hospital to get it set. Find that doctor, baby. Find that. Oh, we found a doctor. Yeah, we found the doctor. Claimed to be someone he wasn't. And other doctors. Bill will shed the light on the part. The Edge of Tomorrow, then. Yes, The Edge of Tomorrow. Huska, thank you too. Thank you, everybody. Tigger, good night. Good night, Tigger, wherever you are. Someday I shall read the poem, someday, but not today. Zozo rocks indeed. I don't know what all that means, but I'm not sure what that means, to be fair. Cheers, Wig. Thanks for coming. Same fish with 3 names. Who's who? In the zoo. Fish. And everything under the sun is in tune. And the sun is eclipsed by the moon. Good old moon. Page 99. Is it page 99? Find the right doctor. Peace to all. I thought I had found the right doctor. Ciao, ciao. Oh, says we did. We did find the right doctor. Yes. The pink moon, not the blue moon. Pink moon of Kentucky, just keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue or pink. Much love and peace out, Boy Scouts. Yes, thanks, Luli. Good to have you here. And thank you for your videos. Excuse me. Thanks, Richard. Have a wonderful, all of you, have a wonderful totality. As they say, see you on the flip side. I don't know what that is. Looks like a blowfish. See you, pirate. All good. Send. Oh, didn't get to read it. Had to tell where the wrist was broken. Find that doctor. Thank guys. Have fun to all those that can watch the total eclipse. Enjoy what you can see. Yeah. Can you see the comet coming around the other side? Not the Buffalo Boys or the Buffalo Girls. Okay, go F yourselves and chase a good night. Oh, gone. Yes. Tally ho. Into the breach, dear friends. Get out your sunglasses. Sensei, is there a chance that I can regain the power I once had in your room? You have the power. You never lost the power. You are like He-Man. That wrench is your sword, and you can wave. Ah. See, the problem with having 2 computers is I am trying to move the cursor here on this computer with the mouse. Sorry, blinding you. With this computer. On this computer, I only need my fingers to move it. Stupid boy. I'm thinking, why isn't that cursor moving? Yes, you have the power. You've always had the power. But just, you want it singularly. You want me to remove all the other people with power. Thanks, INFJ. Good to have you. West, Bloke, cutthroat trout. Ooh. Oh, I even did that soul. What was that? Excuse me. Was it Montana where the brown? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Little creatures only exist there in that warm water in that place. Can't remember what that was about either. Invisible wrenches are way more powerful. Yes, they are. Imagination is really important when you have an invisible wrench. Aye, 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 aye. Look, look. Sounds fair. Everything is in the poem. F. Yes, exactly. That means everything. Oh, okay. Are you agreeing with Davey? Oh, gone. No. Totality rules. Free the beads. Yes, that means everything is in the poem. Corona, Corona, Corona. Oh no, Corona, not Dr. Pepper. Just look out for the topography on the edge. You'll see the beads. Trust me. I've been everywhere, man. Johnny Cash. Yes, it is. Good night from him, and good night from. I've done it again. Picking up the mouse. I just did my fingers. Oh, he's ending the stream now. Thank you very much, everybody. Much love and gratitude for helping me through tonight. David, you're a little bit late, but welcome. Hope you enjoy the sun and the moon tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow, tomorrow, and the moon will cover the sun tomorrow. It might be blocked by the moon. Oh, the moon's got a wrench. Take the wrench off the moon, otherwise the sun will be blocked. Thanks for coming, David. Sorry I'm going. It was not because you arrived. Ah, that's what happened. Somebody had to go because somebody was arriving. Gone with the wind. Dances with wolves. Gone with the wind. Oh, wrong one. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Take care, everyone. Ciao for now. Be safe.